My trip to Taipei starts with Cathay's business class. The reason why I didn't pick either air despite its bargain price was that I don't want to repeat my miserable experience of not being able to use the business lounge, as Hong Kong is still slowly reopening its borders and only Cathay has its own lounge. Another reason was an incident that happened on ground of Taoyuan Airport, which involved an EVA airplane being damaged. This unnerved me a bit, and my gut feeling told me that I should take Cathay this time, so I was just following my heart. Having said that, I was taken aback when I saw this long business class queue at the check-in counter, but I have to give credit to the staff of Cathay, as they are really efficient in handling the queue, and I've successfully completed all check-in procedures in just 30 minutes. I was also pleasantly surprised by this business lounge, the deck. Not only was it cozy and spacious, it offers lots of food choices. The highlight of this lounge's meal was the noodle counter, which offered wonton noodles and dandan noodles. I picked the wonton noodles, which is really delicious. The service of the lounge is also faultless, as they are very attentive and efficient. Having tried different business lounges of Qantas, Singapore Airlines and ANA in the past year, this is one of the most impressive business lounge experiences that I had post-pandemic. Once on board, you would be impressed by the space of the A350 seat and its state-of-the-art gadgets, but the business class food was a letdown for me. Having said that, who needs a proper meal after tasting the beautiful food in the lounge? For a short-haul flight like this, I would actually prefer CX to distribute snacks like croissant, which is what they served in economy class. This is exactly what Qantas served me on my flight from Sydney to Canberra, and I think a reasonable customer would not have expected a full meal on a 1-hour flight. In my return flight, I actually chose the vegan set, which is slightly better than the standard one, as you won't see meat that are dry and rough. And finally, let's talk about the service. I know recently there are some controversies that involved a few CX crew members, but my whole flight experience was seamless and efficient. While you may lament the lack of personal touch that you experienced in other airlines such as SQ and Qantas, you really cannot fault the overall service level of its staff, not to mention that its business class lounge is one of the best experiences that I have in the past year. The only catch was that on my flight to Taipei, none of the staff spoke Cantonese to me despite the fact that I actually heard them speaking with their colleagues in Cantonese. All of my Cantonese inquiry on flight had only been responded by English, which is a little bit weird for a flight carrier based in Hong Kong, and made me wonder if that was actually the policy for departing flights, as I can communicate with their staff in Cantonese on my entire returning flight with no hassle. My final verdict of this flight experience? Not bad. You wouldn't expect the service of a smile-less crew to actually put a smile on your face, but if you are just a traveler who want a hassle-free and comfortable flight to your destination, Cathay Pacific is actually a very good choice right now. For an airline that is still recovering from the near-death COVID-0 policy, it really takes a lot of effort for this company to reach this kind of service level in less than a year. So, please give some credit to the entire effort of this company and learn some basic English vocabulary for effective communication on flight.